at the top, you see these three boxes, right? You have put premium. This shows you how much money is going into puts for the current day. You have call premium, shows you how much money is going into calls for the current day. And you have overall flow. If there's more money that's going into calls, overall flow will be bullish like it is today. If there was more money in puts, this would say bearish. Now, something I want to make clear, and something that I'm sure instantly came into a lot of you guys' mind as soon as you saw these. You're thinking, if the market was red today, why is the overall flow bullish? Why is the call premium higher than the put premium? I saw the market drop today. How can that be possible? So this is what you got to remember. One, this overall flow, this is to give you a gauge of sentiment, right? Forward sentiment, right? Because the market is forward thinking, right? So just because the market is red doesn't mean the overall flow is going to say bearish, right? We can have days like today, the market drops, overall flow is bullish. And what I mean when I say the market is forward looking is a lot of times on red days, you will see that there's a lot of call premium because these big money traders, they're actually buying the dips, right? So the market drops, they're positioning in longer term trades. So they might be buying up some leaps on the dips, right? They might be buying up, just some call swing trades to swing on the red days. So I want to make this clear. Just because you see that the call premium is bullish does not mean that the market is going to be going up, and it works vice versa. Just because it's bearish does not mean that the market is going to be going straight down. One of the really useful things about flow is that it is a leading indicator, right? So when you're looking at things on the charts, those indicators that you have on the charts, those are what we call lagging indicators, because they don't necessarily predict or show you what's going to happen in the future. They show you what's happened in the past, right? In previous price action. But flow is a leading indicator. So it doesn't always mean it's playing out right this second, but this is basically what you can kind of expect in the future. So with that being said, right below these boxes, you see we have top contracts by premium. This actually shows you where some of this overall flow is going. So this right here adds more context to these overall flows. And this just tells you what the top contracts are by premium. It actually goes from highest to lowest. It's the top few. And the first thing you notice, right, is the top contract today were AVGO calls that expire in December. So this is exactly what I'm talking about when I said the overall flow can be bullish, even if the market's down, right? Because there was $121 million into these AVGO calls, and they don't expire for another couple months, right? So basically, big money was buying the dip here, right, on both of these AVGO calls. So you got to look at the expirations too, because not all of these are just going to be like zero DTE calls for the call premium and then, oh, well, they all lost money. No, like sometimes they're just using the red days as an opportunity to position in some longer term calls, right?